What's he gonna try next?
Hey, what's up guys? I'm Taylor, and today I'm going to teach you how to make a perfect omelette using one hand. For this omelette you will need 2 fresh eggs, 1 cup of milk, 1 pinch of salt, 1 frying pan, 1 milligram of cheese, cheddar in this case, but you can use your favourite, 1 frying pan, and 1 minute of your time. Also 1 pepper, you'll need pepper. I've got pepper in this. Okay, so remember, we're only using one hand. So this hand will be firmly behind my back at all times. Only this hand I will use to cook our omelette. First things first, you want to get your 2 eggs, fresh eggs. Then you want to get your butter. I think I forgot to say butter, but you want to get your butter. You want to get your salt. You want to get your cheese. Nice bit of cheese. Nice bit of cheese. And we've also got my secret ingredient. You don't have to use this, but I love using this personally. So here's what my secret ingredient is. John Smith's Extra Smooth beer. So as I said, we're going to be doing this one-handed, so I better use my good hand. So let's get cracking, guys. I learned a trick on Vice, good website, Vice. You learned a trick on there how to crack an egg using one hand. Do this, I think you do this, and then you give it one of the, give it a good old, and then you, yeah, there we go. Oh, perfect. And do that again with our other egg, because remember this is a 2 egg omelette. Perfect. Now that's what you want. So second of all, we get out our whisk. Whisk up the eggs. Remember, we're only using one hand. Once you have your eggs whisked, take that cup of milk that we spoke about earlier on and we add that in. But first of all, once we have our eggs mixed, we're gonna preheat the hob. 2 is medium high for me, whatever medium high is for you. Okay, here's our cup of milk, and would you look at that, it says my name on it. Hey, now talk about a personal recipe. So we add our cup of milk. And we give that a nice stir. Now look at that. And this is where we add my secret ingredient. Make sure to add it just as you open it so that it's all creamy, okay? Perfect amount. The rest is for me. Hear that bubbling? That's the beer oxidizing the egg. It's going to make it nice and fluffy omelette. Second of all, we get, hold on, we're not in focus. Hold on. Hey, focus now, come on. There we go. We get some butter, nice chunk of butter, whack it in the pan, nice bit more, nice whack it in the pan, okay, let the butter melt, and then while we let our butter melt, I'm going to prep our cheese. What you'll see here is, I've actually learned from a Vice video, 1 cup one piece of cheese, and it gives it that sort of. It's kind of like, have you ever had like mozzarella sticks? Well, and the middle's just like one bit of cheese, and it goes all that nice ooey gooey way. Well, this is the trick. One bit of cheese, whack it in the middle of the omelette, slightly off centre. So right, so this is the middle of the omelette. This is the middle of the omelette. So we put it here, fold it over, and it'll melt, and it'll create that sort of mozzarella stick sort of vibe. Perfect for this cheap style 1 minute, one hand omelette. Perfect. Okay, let's get back to our butter, which is now melting. So what you want to do to the butter, this isn't traditional, but it's damn delicious. Add a little bit of salt to the butter. It gives it that sort of, I don't know if you've ever had like, when you go to the cinema you get like, you got the option of combining the two popcorns, and it's just a delight. That kind of thing. It's like the sweet butter and the salty popcorn. Now what we do is we go back to our egg mixture, which is sitting, it's been sitting for a couple minutes. It's perfect now. What we're going to do, now that the pan's nice and hot, we're going to turn, we're going to add in our egg mixture, nice and slowly. And what we're going to do is we're going to let that just sit for a few minutes. Do it sort of Spanish tortilla style, you know, the big thick one, the big thick omelette. Oh, look at that, look how creamy that is. And hey, while we wait on our eggs cooking, I'm going to pour the rest of my beer, my favourite beer, into my favourite glass and have a little sip of that delicious ale. Let it rest for a minute as if I'm in the bar. I've actually worked in bars before, so I know exactly how to pour. Let's see how this is coming along. You can see the heat coming off of it. That's because we're working at a high heat. I've actually turned the heat up to 3, which is the highest my oven goes. So I figured if you've got a higher option than 2, then you should go for it too. You should have it the highest it goes. Give it a little... Sorry if the camera works a little shoddy. I'm actually filming this with my bad hand so that I can cook with my best hand. Hope that's okay. This style of omelette is, I think, a fusion style from, I think, Spanish and, what's the other one? I think it's like Spanish and, what's the other one that's traditional? I can't remember, but it's traditional anyway, somewhere. Haha. What I'm going to go ahead and do now is I'm going to throw in some, throw in a little bit more pepper because it's looking a little bland. It could do with a little bit of seasoning. Oh, now that already looks so much better, don't you think? Okay, right. So we are approaching cooked. We are approaching ready for our omelette, which is when you want to add in your cheese. Let me get a whiff of that. So that smells. Sorry, the heat's get. Gotta go ahead and add in our cheese. See how it goes. Oh, it looks amazing. The cheese is starting to melt. Go that nice ooey gooey way. Now, this is when we start to flip the omelette around over onto this side. Okay. Wow. Almost time to plate up. And now we add my secret ingredient. Other secret ingredient, which you might have saw at the start a little glimpse of. I didn't mean to show it off. But we've got Frank's hot sauce. I put that shit on everything. And there we go, a little bit of the old Frank's to give it a little bit of that kick that we also desire. And we're ready to play it. Okay, I'll see you guys in just one sec. Now this is what I call a successful recipe. One hand, 1 minute, no problem. Let's tuck in and see how it tastes. We'll start with our cheesy, ooey gooey centre. Now look at that. Now that's outstanding. I can't believe the taste. I'll put the recipe in the description down below. You're not going to regret trying this out. Happy New Year, guys, and I hope 2018 is a blast.
What's he gonna try next?